That feeling? The moment you push yourself out of a chair and your knees grind, the fire that burns in your thighs just from walking up the stairs, the fear that one day you simply won't be able to get up, the sudden, agonizing realization that your own body is staging a rebellion against you. You've been told it's just aging. You've been told it's wear and tear. You've been told to accept it because that's life over 50. You are being lied to. You are being fed a gentle, comfortable lie that allows the problem to persist. The weakness, the stiffness, the chronic low-grade inflammation that makes every morning a nightmare. It's not a lack of exercise. It's not a lack of effort. It's not your age. It's something you are deliberately putting into your body every single day because you think it's the right choice. The poison is in your fruit bowl. You have been told your entire life that fruit is nature's candy, that it's good for you, that it's essential for vitamins. That is the lie. That narrative was built for a 20-year-old metabolism running a marathon. It was never meant for an aging body where circulation has slowed and insulin resistance is a chronic condition. For you, fruit is now the enemy. Today, I am not just revealing 7 health fruits, I am revealing the 7 silent cripplers, the common fruits that are actively sparking arthritis, accelerating nerve damage, igniting joint inflammation, and destroying your ability to walk one bite at a time. This damage is insidious. It is slow. It is undetectable until you feel the sensation of glass grinding against bone every time you shift your weight. Most people consume at least 3 of these chemical bombs every single week, convinced they are doing a favor to their health. They are unknowingly funding their own physical decline. If you value your independence, if you want to eliminate the burning pain in your calves and regain the freedom to climb stairs without hesitation, you will watch every single second of this video. Because the 7th fruit, the last one, is the most common sugar bomb you'll ever encounter. It is the one that will shock you into action. Stick with me to the end, and you won't just get the warning. I will give you the 3 healing fruits, the specific items that are clinically proven to reverse joint damage and actively rebuild strength. But first, we must identify the enemy and eliminate it. Let's begin. The first fruit you must avoid. Number 1. Pineapple, the vascular vandal. You know the myth. Pineapple is the miracle fruit. It contains bromelain, a natural anti-inflammatory. That's what the diet gurus sell you. Here is the truth. For a body over 50, the tiny therapeutic dose of bromelain is negligible compared to the sheer volume of sugar and acid you are ingesting. You are chasing a micro benefit while taking a macro hit. The vascular assault. When you consume pineapple, you hit your aging system with a massive, rapid sugar spike. This immediate surge overwhelmed your already compromised insulin response. But the real destruction is happening in your microcirculation. That sugar spike acts like sandblasting on the delicate endothelial lining of your tiny blood vessels, particularly those feeding your feet, ankles, and lower legs. This continuous micro-trauma leads to a chronic lack of oxygen reaching your muscle fibers. That dull, dragging ache in your calves after a short walk, that is your legs suffocating. It is vascular decay fueled by pineapple. The acid trap. Beyond the sugar, pineapple is aggressively acidic. For a younger digestive system, this is fine. For an aging body where protective stomach lining is thinner and inflammation is rampant, this acid doesn't stay confined. It enters your system and acts as an accelerant to existing joint inflammation. If you have any pre-existing conditions like bursitis or osteoarthritis, the pineapple is not fighting the inflammation. It is pouring gas gasoline on the fire. Some people even report a feeling of generalized weakness or low-grade burning in their joints. That is the acid eroding your comfort. You are eating pineapple for health while simultaneously weakening the very circulatory system your legs depend on for survival. You are committing vascular suicide one slice at a time. The damage is cumulative. It's not an immediate reaction. It's a slow 2-year slide into chronic pain. So you cut out the pineapple. You think you've removed the most aggressive threat. But what about the fruit you rely on when your leg cramps? The fruit championed by every sports doctor for its potassium power. Number 2, bananas, the inflammation amplifier. You've been taught the classic advice. Feeling a leg cramp? Eat a banana. This is outdated, reckless advice that will amplify your systemic inflammation. The insulin response catastrophe. Forget the potassium. Focus on the carbs. A single banana is a compressed, fast-digesting block of starch. It is equivalent to eating a slice of plain white bread. When you hit an aging, insulin-resistant body with that much quick carb energy, your blood sugar levels don't just rise, they sprint. This chronic blood sugar dysregulation is the bedrock of full-body inflammation. Your body releases inflammatory cytokines, which don't just target the site of injury, they flood your entire system, settling directly into your knees, hips, and lower back. That generalized morning stiffness, that heavy leaden feeling in your legs, that is the systemic response to the healthy banana you ate yesterday. The banana is a masterful deception. You consume it out of fear of cramping, but you are creating the precise chemical environment, high inflammation, and fluid pressure that accelerates joint decay. You are not boosting your muscles, you are locking them down. Bananas are a lie, but at least they are a solitary lie. The next fruit is a silent killer because it comes in bulk. You don't eat one, you eat a dozen, and every single one is building a foundation of pain in your joints. Number 3, grapes, the Uric Acid Crystallizer. They look innocent, they are tiny, they are lauded for their antioxidants and heart health. But for an aging body, grapes are pure, concentrated fructose poison. The liver overload. Fructose is metabolized differently than glucose. It bypasses the normal insulin response and heads straight to the liver. Your liver is not designed to handle the concentrated burst of fructose found in a large handful of grapes. When the liver is overwhelmed, it performs 2 disastrous tasks. It immediately converts the fructose into visceral fat, and it generates massive amounts of uric acid. This uric acid isn't benign. It travels through your bloodstream, and because of poor circulation in the extremities, it deposits itself in your joints. It forms needle-sharp crystals that lodge in the soft tissues and cartilage, typically starting in the toes and ankles, gout, but quickly spreading to the knees. That sudden, searing, localized pain that makes you gasp, that sensation of glass grinding in your big toe, that is the uric acid from the grapes you ate yesterday. You are inflicting acute, crystalline damage on your cartilage every time you snack on them. You thought grapes were bad because of the hidden acid and crystals. But what about the fruit that everyone thinks is just water, the one lauded as the ultimate hydrator? Number 4, watermelon, the Glycemic Shockwave. The standard line is that watermelon is 92% water, low calorie, and essential for summer hydration. This is a fatal omission of fact. The truth lies in the glycemic index, GI. The glycemic index is a measure of how quickly a food raises your blood sugar. Watermelon has a GI value of 76. To put that in perspective, a Snickers bar is around 51. Plain white sugar is 65. You are consuming a fruit with the faster, more dramatic blood sugar spike than most actual candy. It is not water, it is a glycemic shockwave. Microcirculation catastrophe. For an aging body with poor insulin sensitivity, that massive spike is pure chaos. It forces the pancreas to dump insulin, leading to an immediate crash and setting the stage for deep-seated inflammation. More terrifyingly, these chronic, violent sugar spikes are the primary fuel for neuropathy. They damage the tiny nerve endings and blood vessels in your feet and lower legs. This can lead to the pins and needle sensation, numbness, and the burning pain that keeps you awake at night. You are eating watermelon for hydration, but you are actively damaging the nervous system that controls your feet and legs. You thought you were quenching your thirst. You were actually spiking your system, fueling inflammation and accelerating nerve damage. The consequences are silent until you feel that sudden, agonizing ache when you stand up. But even watermelon sugar spike is subtle compared to the morning routine poison consumed globally. What about the fruit you were told to drink every single day for health? Number 5. Oranges, the cartilage corroder. The myth is simple. Vitamin C, immunity, a healthy morning routine. Every doctor pushes orange juice. The double dose of destruction. A single glass of store-bought orange juice can contain the sugar equivalent of 10 to 12 whole oranges. The citrus scourge. The real danger is the acid load. Oranges are rich in citric acid. That acid can permeate your system and actively corrode the delicate synovial fluid and cartilage protecting your joints. If you have chronic joint pain, you are drinking a daily dose of fuel for your condition. That persistent stiffness in your fingers and knees first thing in the morning, it is directly aggravated by that seemingly harmless glass of orange juice. So you switch from sweet processed orange juice to safe whole fruits. You think you're smart by picking a tart, crunchy option. You're wrong. The acidic destruction continues with the next common enemy. Number 6. Green apples, the hidden cramp trigger. They look clean. They taste tart, so you assume they are low in sugar in the safe option. This is a dangerous assumption. The malic acid irritant. That sharp, sour flavor is malic acid. It acts as a profound irritant to an aging, sensitive digestive tract. But the most sinister effect is how the apple attacks your legs while you sleep. The nighttime assault. Consuming them, especially late in the day as a healthy snack, can disrupt your electrolyte balance. This disruption can trigger the agonizing, unpredictable night cramps that snap you awake. That sudden, searing, paralyzing pain in your calves, that is the combination of fermentation and acid working together to seize your muscles while you rest. But even the hidden acid and night cramps of a green apple are nothing compared to the final fruit. This one is tropical, soft, and beloved. It is the king of all sugar bombs. Number 7. Mango, the pure fructose bomb. The mango is juicy. It is soft. This is its ultimate deception. It is one of the most concentrated sugar sources found in nature, and it is a nightmare for aging joints. The sugar load comparison. A single, medium-sized mango contains roughly 45 grams of sugar. That is more sugar than a 12-ounce can of most regular sodas. The nerve pain accelerator. That rapid, catastrophic sugar spike becomes a primary accelerator of peripheral neuropathy. This translates to the burning sensation in your toes, the unpredictable tingling that won't go away, and the creeping numbness that makes your steps unstable. The mango is not just destroying your joints, it is destroying your ability to feel your feet and legs, exponentially increasing your risk of falls. The midpoint CTA, the price of the cure. You've made it. You've faced the truth. I am not leaving you stranded with just the list of poisons. I am giving you the cure, the 3 healing fruits that will rebuild your strength and reverse inflammation. Commanding/challenging. If you are serious about fighting back, you must take one action right now. This is the price of the cure. Click the subscribe button. It is the only cost for the next segment. If you are not committed enough to take that one action, you are not committed enough to be pain-free. Done? Good. Welcome to the inner circle. Now, let's rebuild your body. The antidote, the 3 healing fruits. First, the power of berries. Their anthocyanins actively seek out and neutralize the inflammatory cytokines. They are a cleaning crew for your microcirculation, restoring vital blood flow. Second, the joint lubricant, avocado. The healthy fats reduce systemic inflammation and provide the raw materials your body needs for synovial fluid, the cushion for your knees, hips, and spine. It literally oils the machine. Third, the uric acid flusher. Tart cherries are clinically proven to inhibit the enzyme that produces uric acid and promote the excretion of existing crystals. They are your essential, natural medication to flush the glass shards from your system. The final command. You now have the tools. You know that chronic pain is not an inevitability. It is a choice you're making with your grocery list. Reflection/serious. You can continue the comfortable lie, or you can choose strength. You can choose independence. Your legs carry your independence. Stop poisoning them. Now prove your commitment. In the comment section below, type the word that defines your new path. Strength. Do it now.